match will take on Yushi Tanaka of Japan, with the likes of Chiko Oradui-Wardoyo or reigning champion Kenta Nishimoto potentially waiting in the semis.
Shi Yu Qi 選手、中国。
There is Shi Yu Qi sporting a new hair color. He is enjoying being on top of the world rankings at the moment. Reached world #1 back in June this year. And is certainly the in-form player on the HSBC BWF World Tour in 2024. Lin Chun-Yi, his challenger, as you see there, has the better head-to-head record. They've only met once before. That was at the Thailand Masters last year in 2023 in the semi-final. And Lin Chun-Yi won that match, 21-15, 21-19. Can he make it 2-2 against the world #1 player? Well, that's a different look that Shi Yu Qi has since Paris. And looking for a fresh start after the Olympics. Didn't quite go the way he would have wanted. Got knocked out in the quarterfinals in Paris to Kunlavut Vititsan, the eventual silver medalist. Now 28 years of age, the right-hander from Jiangsu, China. As I mentioned, has been enjoying the world #1 position since June this year. Has a win-loss record in 2024 of 37-4. Just the 4 matches lost this year in total. 90% win percentage. That's why I say he is the in-form player on the HSBC BWF World Tour. Beat Su Liyang 21-18, 23-21 in the opening round, looking to take down another opponent from Chinese Taipei. Has 4 titles this year. And the Indonesia Open, Singapore Open, French Open and India Open, Shi Yu Qi. Lin Chun-Yi, on the other hand, 24 years of age, the left-hander from Pingtung in Chinese Taipei, ranked 15th in the world, which is the highest ranking he's enjoyed in his young career. Got there in earlier this month, in August, and hopefully is going to just get better. He is, of course, a promising prospect for Chinese Taipei. Beat Koki Watanabe in the first round, 21-14, 21-10 in 43 minutes. He did not go to Paris. His last tournament was the Canada Open back in July, where he lost in the first round to Su Liyang in straight games. The umpire for this match is Latif Johari, and he'll be joined in the service judges chair by Japan's Yoshinobu Kawahara. There he is.
Ready to play.
Has a win-loss record, Lin Chun-Yi, of 25-18 this year, 58% matches won. In the second round, it's 6-3 for Lin Chun-Yi. But for Shi Yu Qi, it's 8-zip. He has not lost in the second round this year. So, will he keep that streak going? Not if Lin Chun-Yi has something to say about that. But it's a task, a mammoth task here for Lin to see off the top seed. As I mentioned, the Japan Open is one of those tournaments where Shi Yu Qi has not been able to get to a final or win a trophy. He got to the final of the Japan Masters last year in Kumamoto. He lost to Victor Axelsen.
Ladies and gentlemen, on my right,
this
Lin
tournament is one that
Chun-Yi,
has
Chinese Taipei.
evaded him.
And on my left, Shi Yu Qi, China. Lin Chun-Yi to serve, love all, play.
So Lin Chun-Yi will serve to get the second round going.
server.
Forehand
One love.
smash from Shi Yu Qi to open his account. Lin Chun-Yi showing he too can produce the goods.
1-0.
It's right in the corner.
Server 2-1.
Certainly is a promising player from Chinese Taipei, Lin Chun-Yi, because he was trying to follow in the footsteps of Chou Chin-Chin. It's no easy task, and he has shown that he is
Server 2-0.
not only capable but also ready to take on the mantle. Won the Swiss Open this year, Lin Chun-Yi, and he beat Chou Chin-Chin in 3 games then. Yeah, does well, catches the line.
3-2.
He goes cross-court once more. You can see that Shi Yu Qi is committed to staying in the center of the court. That's gone wide.
4-2.
Landed well outside that line. Semi-final at the Australian Open, semi-final some Malaysia Open as well this year for Lin Chun-Yi. It's 3 quarter-final finishes, so he knows plenty about going deep in tournaments. Pulled out. He's playing the patient game here.
5-2.
Happy to engage in the longer rallies. Try and force the error from Shi, who will at some point look to go on the attack. 3-point lead now. Left himself wide open there.
Server
Lin
3-5.
back to his opponent when he tried to make the return there. And Shi makes no mistake. Angle he gets on that forehand. Shi dropping in front of Lin Chun-Yi makes it look effortless at times. Let's close the gap now to 1. Going wide. Well wide.
5
So we're back on level
all.
scores. And Shi Yu Qi has found his way back in this match. Has reached the quarterfinal stage of every tournament this year. Shi Yu Qi, 8 tournaments played altogether.
Serve over.
Missed it.
6-5.
Lands on his end of the net, looking for the drop. After the Olympics, while many players have chosen to take a longer break, Shi Yu Qi
Serve
finally
over. 6-all.
put his name back in the mix, back on tour. Frustration there for Lin. That's good defending from Lin. Time he probably took it a little too late. Lin Chun-Yi doesn't get the height for the net roll. Shi Yu Qi is in the lead. Ooh. Very quick at the net, Lin Chun-Yi.
7-all.
Straight in he goes. Looking to close out the point. Probably missed Shi Yu Qi's face by a whisker there.
Serves over. 8-7.
Pretty close to the line, but the line judges have been pretty good so far with their calls. Yeah.
Serves
Well
over.
read by Lin. He'd seen
8-all.
Shi Yu Qi kind of walk away from the center line. Took his time, waited for his opponent to move, and put it away easily.
Serves over. 9-8.
Well, it's been a very close game after Lin Chun-Yi made a good start. He had a 5-2 advantage, but since then, Shi Yu Qi has found his way back and is just about holding on to a lead here, but it's too close to call this early in the match. Sends it long.
10-8.
Lin Chun-Yi unable to control the shuttle on that occasion. Shi Yu Qi Has a 2-point lead for the first time in this opening game.
Serve 9-10.
He holds on at the break.
11-9 interval.
The top seed is in the lead in this first game. And another shuttle sent long by Lin Chun-Yi. And it's a 2-point advantage for Shi Yu Qi as a result.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Eleven, 9. Play.
First game restarting at 11-9 to
12,
Shi.
9.
Good serve from the world number 1 there, keeps it really low. Again.
13-9.
Neck play. Impeccable there. Look at the net roll.
Go. 14-9.
He's gaining momentum quickly here, Shi. Now 4 points in a row. Well defended. And again, oh! That was not only well defended, but how about that for placement? I mean, to have the kind of skills and temperament to play a shot like that. It's world number 1 worthy. Just wide, I think. Yeah, it's pulled out.
16-9.
Well, it's been one-way traffic since the restart. 6 points in a row by Shi Yu Qi. 5 since the restart. And he'll challenge that call.
Shi Yu Qi challenges, calls out.
It's called out. First challenge off the match. Yep, it's out. So an unsuccessful challenge by Shi.
Challenge unsuccessful. 1 challenge remaining.
Lin Chun-Yi finds himself
Serve
in the double digits.
10, 16. Play.
It's called in It's right on the line.
11-16.
It's not easy to spot that when the player is also in the way, but umpires have got it right. The line judges, I should say. That's very smart. Intelligent play from Shi.
11.
Instead of going for what many players likely to have smashed it, decides to go over his opponent. Really good judge of length. And he's turning the screw here.
18-11.
7-point advantage.
Serve 12-18.
That one. Let's put away.
Serve 19.
Plenty of pace behind the racket.
Lin, show him.
2 points away now from taking the opening game. Shi Yu Qi. Lin Chun-Yi has kind of run out of answers at the moment. Playing more reactively. First part of this game, he was a lot more in control, keeping pace with the top seed, but since the break, it's Shi.
Serve 13-19.
He's the one who's winning all the points. He's the one who also making the mistakes from time to time that gives Lin Chun-Yi a breather. Hasn't been oh, superb. Well, landed out, much to his relief, but
20, game point,
I mean,
13.
Shi Yu Qi on the defense. Look at that. Just the flick of the wrist. Sends Lin chasing. Seven game points. Landed in.
Serve
Finds the outside line.
20.
Still has 6 game point opportunities here. The world number 1. Did well to move Shi Yu Qi around that last rally. That's called out. And it is
Lin Chun-Yi challenges.
Lin Chun-Yi who will challenge the call. It was pretty close. Shi Yu Qi though left it right at the end. I think he was watching the shuttle like a hawk there, deciding whether to play it or not. He decided not to, and it was the right call, as you see there.
Successful.
And Shi Yu Qi, as a result, takes the opening game 21-14.
21-14.
In 20 minutes. He was ruthless in that second half after the mid-game interval. Shi Yu Qi going on a rampage there. Has the all-important advantage now.
Court 2, 20 seconds. Court 2, 20 seconds. Second game.
So the players back on
Level.
court as we get the second game underway.
Play.
Shi Yu Qi having taken the first 21-14. Took him 20 minutes to do that. Went on a 6-point run in that second half to ensure that he won the first.
One love. Serve server, 1-all.
He does well to attack Shi Yu Qi on the backhand there, having to go across his body.
Oh! 2-1. Change.
Well, that far end of the court is apparently the better end. Playing with the little drift that there is. Hasn't made much of a difference in the matches so far. Pretty even and fair playing conditions in this arena.
Serve server, 2-all.
Lin Chun-Yi talked about the semi-final finishes at Malaysia and Australia this year, and 3 quarterfinals as well. He's got 4 World Tour titles to his name. 3 Super 100s and a 100. Hasn't reached a final of a higher tier than a 300. And that's something he's hoping to do as he climbs up the rankings. Now a top 20 player, of course. well defended again. That's an excellent rally. He had to work extremely hard for that point, Shi Yu Qi.
4-2.
As Lin Chun-Yi kept playing the shuttle back. The persistence paying off there from Shi. He finds the line.
Thank you.
Two. Top seed. That's won 3 points in a row in the second game. Oh, it's called in. Oh no, it's called out, but he'll challenge it because
Lin Chun-Yi
it
challenges,
did look like it was
out.
landing on the line. The umpire, the line judge, calling out. But oh, that is the closest.
Correction in. Serve server.
Winners.
3-4.
It was a good challenge from Lin Chun-Yi. It did just catch the line.
Play.
Yeah, it was that close.
Oh!
And he's leveled the score.
4-all.
Got himself right back in it.
Serve server. 5-4.
Well, still settling into their rhythm in the second game.
Serve server. 5-all.
You saw in the opening game as well. It was too close to call in that first half, and I think it's playing out in a similar way. Lin Chun-Yi finding another wind and get something out of this game. But in these important moments, it's Shi Yu Qi who takes control. That's wide.
7-5.
Oh, apologizes, but
8-5.
it caught the tape and rolled over. And wow, fortune favors the brave, and Shi Yu Qi certainly has taken his fair chances.
9-5.
And again, Lin Chun-Yi in a spot of trouble. That was
Serves over.
completely out of nowhere, and you
6-9.
can see he's not happy with that shot. Beautiful. Right down the line.
Serves over. 10-6.
That was a commanding shot by Shi.
Thank you.
Lin Chun-Yi trying to defend from the floor, but this kind of shot's extremely, extremely difficult to get back into play. Five of the last 6 points have gone the world number one's way. And he seals it
11-6 interval.
the mid-game break. He takes a 5-point advantage. It's a much more assured performance. Look at that. Makes it look easy. Goes cross net. Just nudges the shuttle over. And has a big advantage now at the mid-game break. 11-6. Just 12 minutes played in this second game.
$11-6. Play.
11-6 to Shi Yu Qi, who's already a game up. And then the first one, 21-14. Now is in the driver's seat. And that is
12-6.
unfortunate for Lin. Can't afford to give away points like that. Looking for the net roll, completely misjudges the length on the shuttle.
Serves over.
Hold in.
7-12.
Shi Yu Qi was hoping that it would be heading out. Watching the shuttle, and then realizes he's made a mistake in not playing it back. That time, though,
Serves over.
it was easy pickings for
13-7.
Shi. Lin Chun-Yi looking for the corner. That's how difficult it is to play someone of Shi Yu Qi's quality when his game is in full flow. Got to go looking for the lines because he's covered the court so well. That's much better.
Serves over.
Goes for the
8-13.
steeper, slower forehand winner. Shi Yu Qi caught out.
Serves over. 14-8.
6-point advantage now for Shi. In a place in a 9th quarterfinal of the year. Beautiful.
Wipe the court, please. 15,
Super strike
8.
from Shi.
Wipe the court, please.
Cross-court winner that we've seen time and time again in Shi Yu Qi's game, especially when he's in a confident mood.
Line change.
And I think at 15-8 up, you'd say he's feeling his game.
Thank you.
So well by Shi. Excellent work. We're still going. That is the point of the match. Shi Yu Qi
16-8.
showing off his defensive skills, but also
Quick.
timely movement and placement of the shuttle.
Thank you, Lin.
Not caught out. Not one to back out, I should say. But there he was defensively astute. You thought that Lin Chun-Yi had that point in the bag a couple of times. 8-point advantage. There it goes. It's bang on.
17-8.
Down the line winner. Taking advantage of a loose lift. Yeah, momentary lapse from Shi there.
Serve server. 9-17.
Poor return. Lin Chun-Yi made no mistake. He's trying to close a mammoth gap here. It's wide.
Serve server.
3 points away from
18-9.
a place in the quarterfinals here at the Japan Open for Shi Yu Qi. A really high lift at the net.
Serve server. 10-18.
He lost control of that early on. That one's much better.
11-18.
Makes the most of the space on the front court. Shi Yu Qi looks to find his way back into position. Oh, I just missed it.
12-18.
Got to the quarterfinals of the Japan Open back in 2016 as a qualifier, Shi Yu Qi.
Serve over.
The errors are coming from both ends
12.
at the moment. Two points away from the win.
Serve over. 13-19.
Under pressure, that too. Lin Chun-Yi delivering the goods there. It's a lovely angle on that.
Finding
his way back, as I think Shi Yu Qi just tenses up a little bit here. His best finish at the Japan Open was semi-finals. That was in 2017. Again, just wide.
Wipe the card, please.
So what was...
Wipe the card, please.
Looking like smooth sailing for Shi Yu Qi has just gotten a little bit harder. 4-point game now.
Thank you.
He was 19-12 up not so long ago. And now it's 3 straight points for Lin Chun-Yi instead. Yeah. He had to put that away.
Serve over. 20.
And it sets up 5 match
15.
points for the world number 1. Jumps on the opportunity. Lin Chun-Yi.
Serves over. 16-20.
Saves match point, has 4 more to try and save here. That one's in as well. Misjudgment from Shi.
20.
Reached the quarterfinals twice before at the Japan Open, Shi Yu Qi. Once last year.
Game.
That time though, mistake from Lin. Sends the shuttle straight into the net, and Shi Yu Qi on the 3rd match point opportunity gets the win. 21-14, 21-17. Took him 44 minutes to get there in the end, but his record
Match won by Shi Yu Qi
in the 2nd round of tournaments this year remains impeccable. He's now 9-0 in 2nd round matches through to his 9th quarterfinal of 2024. Shi Yu Qi, the world number 1, marches on. See the final point. And Lin Chun-Yi looking to put that away, finds the net instead. The error hands Shi Yu Qi the win. And so confirmation of the score there. It's 21-14, 21-17 to the world number 1, Shi Yu Qi, who's through to the quarterfinals. Well, we're 6 matches down here on court 2. We've got 2 more to go. And it's round 2 action of the Daihatsu Japan Open that you're watching live here at the Yokohama Arena. We move on to the mixed doubles next. And it's Denmark's Mads Vestergaard and Christine Busch